Hey, what's going on everyone? Goheezy here with the second installment to What If Goku Was Raised by the Pilaf Gang. And before we start this part, I want to give a short recap to what happened the last time, since the last part came out in October of last decade. So, Goku's space pod lands at Pilaf Castle, with the Pilaf Gang raising him as a bodyguard. When they're collecting the Dragon Balls one day, they come across Bulma, Gohan, Yamcha, and Oolong. With this, they fight, with Goku end up killing Gohan, and Yamcha cutting off Goku's tail. Oolong still gets his wish for panties, and that saga ends. Goku seeing this, he enters the Tenkaichi Budokai to test his skills out, at least. Pilaf Mind Shield allow him to do this. With this, Goku gets all the way up to Jackie Chan, who still ends up coming on top. Goku befriends the Turtle School and trains under them. By the time the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai happens, King Piccolo was never released by the Pilaf Gang, so Piccolo Jr. won't be there to interrupt this time. So, this tournament ends with Goku beating Tenshinhan. He also marries Suno and has a child with her, Gohan, naming him after the guy he killed that one day. But, with that out of the way, the two Saiyans are now on their way to Earth. And before we start this video, be sure to join my Discord and follow me on Twitter. Cue the intro. One day, on the lookout, the Z Fighters realize that Krillin hasn't been showing up to training lately, so they go investigate, following Krillin one day after he leaves for training. It turns out, during the 5 years, him and Mai actually sealed the deal and got married. They have 2 children, twins to be exact, Marin and Dan. Dan being a pun on Mai, which means dance in Japanese, so you have Dan. The gang is pretty shocked to see that Krillin has been hiding these 2 for years. Krillin refusely apologizes, saying that Mai wanted a peaceful and quiet life and really didn't want to go outside like that. Yamcha asks why the 2 kids aren't joining in the fight. They seem to know basic martial arts skills. He doesn't want them to get hurt. These are his only 2 kids. And also, if he took them to fight 2 superpowered Saiyans and they died, she'd probably murder him. But when they get back to the lookout, Kami has something special for the humans to train with. When they arrive, Kami has a pressure cooker in his hand. Kami tells them that they're going to be fighting the evil half of them, just to measure their power. The gang get in their fighting stances, and Piccolo counts down from 3 and releases the pressure cooker. The Demon King himself, Piccolo, is revealed. They all attack at once, with Krillin getting a combo in and kicking him towards Tenshinhan and Chaozu, with them using a double Doron Ray, and Yajirobe and Yamcha punching him into the air. With this, Pilaf and Shoot throw Gohan up in the air, spinning him around, just to match up with Piccolo. With Gohan putting his hand in the air, he pierces right through King Piccolo. King Piccolo in his dying breath spits out an egg, which is caught by Poco. Kami is very impressed at the power that the Z Fighters possess, but Goku cuts to the chase and doesn't get distracted on his way to King Kai's on Snake Way. He meets up with King Kai and the training begins. He still has trouble adjusting to the 10 times gravity, but with his sheer willpower, he gets through it. He catches Bubbles and tells King Kai a funny joke, with King Kai telling him he can train on this planet anytime. Goku learns the Spirit Bomb first, saying this to be the easiest technique he can learn, so he can mainly focus on the Kaioken. King Kai warns him, just like in the original, that he should never go past a double Kaioken, but Goku takes a risk. He transforms into a Kaioken times 3, seeing how much his body can take. His body can't take much, and he falls down. King Kai picks him up and tries to get Goku some rest. Goku looks at King Kai and tells him that his main focus will be on the Kaioken. In this timeline, Goku actually knows about Zenkais, because when he was a kid, the Pilaf Gang used to put him through some intense training. Goku already knows if he's being beat up to near death, he can always bring himself back, and he'll get a big boost from it. This is the part in the story where I'm going to discuss power levels, actually. The Z Fighters' power level are on screen right now. Their boost is a lot bigger, having Gohan to train with them, and Pilaf and Shu. The time eventually comes, with Vegeta and Nappa arriving, destroying a large city. The Z Fighters meet up with them and take them to the wasteland. Yamcha doesn't die in his timeline, since he has a bigger power level than the Cybermen, hitting him with a Kamehameha, disintegrating him. Gohan and Krillin use a double scatter Kamehameha to finish off the rest of them. Nappa sees this as a perfect opportunity to end these Earthlings once and for all. Krillin shows off his new technique, the Destructo Disc. It pierces right past Nappa's cheek, putting a little scratch on it, with it eventually hitting a mountain. The gang sees this as a good opportunity to attack Nappa all at once. Tenshinhan fires the Tri-Beam. Chaozu fires the Dodon Ray, with Krillin and Gohan firing the Kamehameha. They catch Nappa off guard, and this hits Nappa point blank period. Nappa is pissed and he uses his Bomber GX and fires it, but he feels something prohibited him from doing it. Pilaf is holding his tail, with Shu coming right behind, chopping his neck, knocking him out in the process. Vegeta's a little pissed off that Nappa was taking out so easily, but he isn't going to waste any time. He charges at Tenshinhan, punching him right in his gut. Tenshinhan can barely move, but he's able to put his hand up right in front of Vegeta and yells out, "Try!" Vegeta kicks him to a mountain. Krillin throws another Destructo Disc, but Vegeta dodges, throwing a blast at Krillin. Chaozu grabs onto Vegeta's back and self-destructs. Yamcha tries to attack Vegeta, but Vegeta blasts Nappa into the ground, killing him in the process. Vegeta sees these fighters as weak and prepares to finish them off, but all of a sudden he's kicked to the ground. It's none other than Goku. Vegeta smiles, seeing Goku here, and he prepares to fight him. Goku passes out Senzu Beans to the gang, and the two fighters get in their fighting positions. Goku in this timeline is a lot more ruthless, being trained to be a bodyguard in this timeline. He reveals the Kaioken to Vegeta, and then showing off times 2. He puts Vegeta on the edge. All of a sudden, Vegeta's punched to the ground by a Kaioken times 3 Goku with a blast right after hitting him. Vegeta knows what he has to do, and he yells out, "Gallic Gun!" flying into the air. Goku yells out, "Ka-me-ha-me!" and the two beams clash as Vegeta says fire and Goku says ha. Goku's Kaioken times 3 is only holding him back enough so he can protect the Earth. Goku knows what he has to do, and he yells out times 4. This blast engulfs Vegeta, taking over and blasting Vegeta into the air. Vegeta eventually falls back, and Goku's tired from using the Kaioken times 4. Vegeta falls onto the ground and barely gets up. He smiles at Goku and the rest of them, and he throws a power ball dead in the air. He knows what he's gonna do next. But Vegeta didn't expect something. Gohan and Goku have their tails, and they start to transform. In this timeline, the Pilaf gang never got rid of Goku's tail, and it grew back after Yamcha cut it off. So Goku just goes to bed early, with Sino having them have an early bedtime. But Gohan never learned how to control Grade 8, but Goku did. So a Goku and a mindless Gohan start attacking Vegeta. They get combo punches, eventually with them hitting a double mouth boss at Vegeta. Vegeta punches Gohan to the ground. Goku and Vegeta have an epic battle as Grade Apes. They're going left and right, blow from blow. Vegeta punches Goku in the gut, with Goku blasting Vegeta right in his face. Goku ends up getting an upper hand on Vegeta, with Vegeta already being weakened, and Goku punching Vegeta straight into the ground. But all of a sudden, Vegeta's tail is cut off, so was Gohan's. They were cut off by Yajirobe and Krillin, who then proceed to high-five each other. Goku starts to go back into his base form, and he proceeds to allow Vegeta to grab Nappa by the legs, and proceeds to let Vegeta go. Vegeta's pissed, and he grabs Nappa by his leg and heads to their pods. Krillin, seeing this as a perfect opportunity, charges up another Destructo Disc, but is stopped by Goku. Goku tells him that this fight could have been won by them, and there's no need of killing him. If they ever see him again, they'll beat him with their own strength, and next time they won't be so lucky. Krillin powers down, but they look at the dead bodies. Tenshinhan ends up dying from his wounds. Yamcha's dead, and Chaozu. With this will be leading to the Namek arc, which I'll be leaving for part 3 of What If Goku Was Raised by Pilaf. If you like this part, please be sure to like it. And if this video can get 50 likes, part 3 will be scripted. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and whatever else YouTubers tell you to do. Peace.
Pulling out the coupe in the lot, going for a 12 fuck swat, busting all the bells I'ma get laid.